networking companies, and Prife is very fortunate to have him as a chief networking officer. Now, all I tell you is when I was with him some 2-3 months ago, not only have I learned from him, he's a man of many insights. He's a very great listener. Not many salespeople are like him, who's a great listener. And he listens and he speaks from his heart. So I have the good fortune to introduce this gentleman, 30 years in networking and multi-level business. He also a business entrepreneur himself. He's also a global network leader. He has his network people back in Philippines, back in US, all over. He just came back from Las Vegas as one of the speakers there. So all I need to do is, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to open up your heart, open up your mind, and most important, open up the spirit to learn from him. Feel free to ask him questions at the end so that we will not interrupt the presentation, because as he's speaking, his flow of thoughts will be checked. Kindly write down any questions. At the end of the session, he will close the session and answer your questions respectively. So please, at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate if you all can mute all your phones and all your microphones. Stay on the camera if you like, so that we are now on par with you. So ladies and gentlemen, with this in mind, and my time is 4:03 p.m., it gives me great pleasure, great honor to introduce gentleman King Fortuna, who's not only going to empower us with his experience. He's going to enhance us with his experiences. Last of all, he will teach us and guide us how to improve our private business. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in the camera and help me to clap very, very loud and welcome King Fortuna.
Thank you very much, Coach Vincent Wong. You have my respect. And for those who came early in the Zoom meeting, thank you so much for giving value to this day. I believe that there are other things you would want to do, but because you know that you'll be getting something very, very special, learnings, anything that would add up to your business. And it's been a great honor to be part here in Prife 101, doing a simple training. And yeah, we have some good friends here down in New Zealand. Hi, Kevin. Hi, hello. It's nice to meet you, sir. And of course, I'd like to say hi to the three lovely ladies who came in from Malacca. I heard that there's also from south of Malaysia and where the good food come from. So I told them that I also come from the south of the Philippines. It is the food basket here. So I think we have delicious audience now. So we are fond of eating. Anyway, my brother Teddy is also from KL in Malaysia. Hi, hello. Rosemary, hello. And those who came early, yeah. And Linda, how are you? And those who are still coming in, we are 22 here in the house. And yeah. Oh, Lee Ian, I'm a horse too. I'm a horse too. Why are horses so special today? Just like Coach Vincent said, he's just a cycle ahead of me. Doesn't look, sir. I guess you're just like a year or 2 years older than me. And what's with the year of the horse? Because they say year of the horse, we run fast. No, I don't know really, but you see, it's quite interesting because next year will be the year of the fire. And because we're in the terahertz business, we mean fire because it's heat, you know. I will not be doing a product demonstration. I will not be doing a business presentation, but I'll be building. Horses make me happy. Thank you, Rosemary. I love that. I think we're a lot of horses here. We run fast. And if you're not with me, I'll kick you. No, horses don't kick. Horses love people. Anyways, I won't take this long. Again, welcome to building your business. And the house is on fire. Yes, because we have very, very powerful leaders of Prife International. And I had the chance to be in the Epic event in the US. So I was given the chance to speak on the second day, and that was a full house, and I was very excited and very new with Prife International. I did just join corporate as your chief network officer, and my role is to help you build your business, how to expand your network. And are you here, madam and sirs, who want to expand in your business? Are you here? Yes, we all want to expand our business. Okay, so there must be an invasion. Okay, if our terahertz device penetrates, okay, 30 centimeters, okay, to the bone marrow, I believe that this opportunity penetrates every single continent in the world. And I believe if you're right now in your present country, you will not be only doing that because we can do this strongly online. So let me share with you what I have prepared for you on how to build our business. Okay. This would just be very simple, and I know you'll be learning from this. There you go. Okay. Okay. Can you see my slides now? Perfect. Okay. Okay. So what I'll be discussing today is very amazing. We will do a project, and this project is a proven system that we are going to achieve our goals. You see, all of us need a goal because without a goal, without a vision, you see, people perish, leaders perish. And we don't want to waste our time doing business with Prife if we don't mean business. And so I'd like to give credit to the author of Amazing Project, not other than my good friend, the only, for now, Crown Ambassador Gloria Quaresma, who's given me this signal to share with you what she has done and what she is, and her leaders, me including, is very, very active in doing this project amazingly. Okay. And so it's not moving. So this project is a roadmap. As a coach, just like Coach Victor, as a coach, we bring you from point A to point B. And we will have a 60-day game plan. And that's very serious for us. Okay. The 60-day game plan, we are doing it right now. And for those who are really committed leaders, are doing this by heart, religiously. And this roadmap starts with a mindset that leads into a strategy, and we'll be putting action, lots of action. We believe that in this journey with Prife International is no accident. I believe we've been praying for this, we've been waiting for quite some time, and it has come to this time. This journey is all about network building, and it takes effort, and that's the most challenging thing in anything, whether it's business, it's relationship, whatever it is. It always is having the first step that would lead us to miles and miles ahead. And this effort brings us into a foundation that ultimately lead us into stability. I will discuss the four stages of building a network. In so doing, our effort here, we also build this network that gives us income. And that's what we're here for. There are four stages of network marketing. We have the foundation stage, we have the concentration, the momentum, and the stability. What do we expect on stability? Okay, but firstly, we need to discuss this foundation, the most basic of all. In this foundation stage, we will have activities, activities, activities. Most of the work is here in the foundation stage. Number one, we need to consider, why are we doing this? Why, of all the products in the market today, very competitive, it can help a lot of people in wellness, in all aspects of life. Why choose iTerra Care? And you need to know why. You know, we have heard for the last 2 years, when we started like 2 years ago, I was one of those who benefited from this product. Gloria Quaresma made a demo for me 2 years ago. I was experiencing this frozen shoulder. I couldn't lift it up. But then when I started to lift it up, and I said, wow, in just 5 or 10 minutes, it made a difference. So that's why I bought the product. But it was not my time yet. So we need to know, what does iTerra Care do? It's all about terahertz, and there's a specific product of that. That's why I need you to attend all the product trainings. Our CTO, Chief Training Officer, Mr. Nathan Demicilio, has been doing a great job traveling all over the world, and really, uh, Nathan is greatly helping a lot of people know what this product can do, and why Prife International. Of all the companies of the world, why choose Prife? And so I did a training in Vegas, and I said, you belong to Prife. And why should you belong here? Because this is your time. And this why is an emotional why. Most of us were, for what reason that you're here, okay, for whatever reason, I want to tell you it's no accident that you are with us today. The second thing we need to know, aside from knowing our deepest why, we need to have a basic knowledge and skills. There are 6 steps that we need to do, that we will do activities, producing activities that give us income. Very important. And as leaders of Prife International, the only way to rank up, to get into the higher level of leadership, we need to exercise the number 3 foundation, which is the MAN. M stands for means, A for ability, and N stands for network. Okay, so we need to get 8 leaders for we can produce lots and lots in this business. What are these 6 steps that we need to follow? Well, the most, again, basic thing is we need to have a goal setting together with you, okay, and your coach, your mentor. You need to sit down and put down and list your goals while you're here in Prife. Okay. When you start doing your goal setting, then you will be starting to do prospecting. Okay. When you prospect, there are a lot of steps that you do this. Okay. And there's a need for you to do prospecting. Very, very, very important. When you already made your prospecting, then you start inviting people, whether in online or offline invitation, do that. Okay. During the pandemic, most of us, all of us actually did online training. Okay. And we had the best sales ever. Okay. Now that the pandemic is over, yet COVID is here to stay. That's why our product still works. Okay. It has made wonders. Okay. So when you start inviting people, just like this time, what we're having right now, it's a Zoom meeting. Okay. People, we need to know what is it for you and me. And during the invitation, you get them into our Zoom meetings, okay? And most of you, I believe, are attending Zoom meetings. Am I right? Okay. Are you open right now in your countries on one-on-one? How much percentage are you doing? Coach Gloria is doing this 90% online. She's even teaching that do it digitally because of distance, proximity, and because we're reaching the world. Okay, it's a lot easier because we do digital marketing. Okay, if you say that, oh, I still need to study how to do this, I believe there are a younger generation who can teach us. I myself, this has been my handicap, but I am learning. I am willing to learn, just like Coach Victor. Okay, it's just age. But if you have the willingness, nothing is impossible. And that's why in the presentation, it's very critical. It's a make or break. And that is why you need to learn fast. Okay. Do not depend purely, highly on your sponsor, because your sponsor needs to help other leaders as well. That's why you need to self-study. You need to make it fast. When you do the presentation, they would say in the next 48 hours, you need to do a follow-up. If you could do a closing the sale, that he will buy the product or will join the business, and get him to the training. Okay. So when you get the person into training, that means the person is serious and he is committed, because training needs a lot of time. During my trainings, I would say that we would say that, hey, sit down, listen 5 times, okay, for the product demonstration, 5 times for the marketing plan, 5 times for the new distributors orientation, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, until you master all of those and you have with you. What can you give if you have nothing to give? That's why you need to learn. And knowing from the best leaders in Prife, your mentor, he has all the interest in you. He's there because he cares about you. He's not just building you a business, but he's building relationship with you, because I know that he can make a difference in your life. Okay. Now, in getting our 8 leaders, you may start with 2 leaders, 3 leaders, 4. Eventually, when you would have committed to 8 of your leaders, These are the people that make things happen. Do you understand? They're not the people who are just waiting for opportunity. When they grab an opportunity, opportunities knock once or twice. When it knocks on your door, grab it. And when you have the opportunity, when you share it to your friends, okay? Same with you. They need to grab it. Otherwise, it passes by. It may take again some time, 5, 10 years, before you get another opportunity like Prife, okay? So we should run after opportunities, okay? But then who carries the opportunity right now? It's a sponsor. It's our upline. So we should be running after our uplines, okay? I'm always running to my sponsor, asking him for help, teaching me what else to do. So please, don't be ashamed. Always get in touch with your sponsor because you will be a mentor too, like your sponsor. And to get these leaders, they need to be goal setters, goal getter. Go, go, go. Can you say that? Go, go, go. Can you say that? Go, go, go. Are you a go, go, go today? Are you a go, go, go? Yes, Sydney. You need to finish this. When you start it, we need to finish it. And that's the sign of when you start getting your leaders. And these 8 leaders need to be team players. They cannot do it alone. No man is an island. Okay. In anything, in a family, it's not just the husband and wife. When they choose to have children, they need to work together and really teach the children until they grow up and they learn from the parents. I'm also a parent. I'm also a grandparent. I have 2 grandchildren and they learn from their parents like the parents learn from me. So it's just like building a family because Prife now has become my family and it has become your family too. Am I right? There, when you begin to have families, you agree to disagree. A lot are happening right now. But being a team player, you cooperate. There's spirit of cooperation. You need to be part of this team. You cannot do it alone. Above anything else, we need to have a good learning attitude or the GLA. That's the only way that we can duplicate this system, the 60-day plan, this amazing project. I believe that all of us are hard workers. We believe in that principle. But there's also a need to work smart. And working smart, we need to manage expectation with our leaders. Just this morning, I had my regular Monday Zoom meeting, okay? And this is Sunday in the US, in Canada. Also in Europe, I also had the leaders in Dubai. And so it's always a Sunday meeting regular. And I'm always investing time on a daily basis saying, hi, hello, how can I support you? What else do you need? So are you keeping in touch with your leaders on a daily basis? And until I always ask them, what do you need to do to commit to this business? So I need to manage expectation because some of our leaders are very new in network marketing. Some of those actually are just doing this part-time. Yeah, and yeah, could you mute yourself, please? Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing something else. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So we need. Wow, I could still hear it. Coach Vincent, can you mute? Help me, please.
Unfortunately, you're the host. Unless you want to be the host now, we can mute it immediately.
Okay. Here.
Can everyone please mute your microphones? Thank you, sir.
Okay. Berna, can you help me? I'll co-host you. Can you help me with that, please?
Of course I can.
Berna?
Unfortunately, our co-host may not be able to mute them.
Okay. So Berna now, my leader, is helping me. Thank you so much. So I think that's what it is to become a team player, isn't it? There always be instant volunteer. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Berna, you still there?
Yes, I'm trying to place everyone's on mute if they are not the speaker.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Berna. Thank you so much. So thank you for being a team player. So I do manage expectation today. I ask them, how can I help you? And some of the leaders are actually not yet full time. They're still giving like 2 hours in a week, 2 hours every other day, or 1 hour a day. It doesn't matter as long as you do this part time, but your commitment is always 100%. But I need still to know the commitment, because it is always versus commitment to commitment. And as leaders, when we manage expectation, what I do when I talk to the 8 leaders, I need to identify their fears one by one. Because every time you identify the fears, you overcome them also one by one. I believe there are a lot of resistance for some of the leaders who are new. They are not yet full, they are not yet 100% with us. And so there's really a very, very important thing about what sacrifices you have to do. As leaders in these industries, we also have our sacrifice. And for those 8 leaders that we invite, sacrifices are also needed. But it's not really that painful, because if you do the things right, I believe that we can do as a team together, we can accomplish this business. Okay. Now, when we start to empowering their 8 leaders, the first thing that we need to empower is us, the real you, not just the you. When you say the real you, deep inside of you, you need to really make an x-ray in you, okay? Let's work with our internal stamina. I believe in the principle of the be do, have principle. And this is one success formula that all successful people in the world are doing. They first check themselves. If they can do it, definitely, if they can change themselves, the world changes. And that is how you prepare for this battle. You prepare yourself, because a lot of people down there needs us, needs our coaching, needs our mentoring, needs a friend, needs to build relationship. And one of the things we need to do is be healthy, not just physically. And that is why there's a need. Now, every day I walk like 10 to 15 minutes. I really manage to walk, okay? Because that keeps me healthy, financially healthy. I always tell those who are new here in network marketing, my goal is not to have money, okay? My goal is to have financial freedom. It's different having money and having financial freedom. A lot of people are having money, but they don't have the freedom to enjoy the money that they have worked for. Okay, so this is the time that we can manage expectation with finances, but always starts with a healthy principle. And relationally, we need to be healthy first with ourselves. That is why if you're not healthy physically, you don't have a healthy mindset as regards to making wealth, building wealth. If you don't have a relationship with money, okay, you will never succeed in business. That is why those who won in lottery, they are one time big time, but numbers of years they've gone bankrupt. You know why? Because they're not ready for it. You know, they don't have a relationship with money. But all of us need to know that we need finances, so we need to build good relationship with money, because money is very important in our lives. Yes, we understand the good book said that the love of money is the root of all evil. Why not try the lack of money, the root of all evil? It's the same thing. That's why we need to know how money helps us a lot in doing a lot of things. It can solve a lot of problems. Having a relationship with yourself, you're okay, your family, you can extend it to your network, your leaders. And that's the only way we can build very good relationship with them. And first of all, if there's a need for you to recalibrate yourself, if you could go to meditation, meditation has helped me a lot in this business. We need to be spiritually healthy. We need to take care of ourselves, the real you in spirit and in truth, our soul deep inside. And there's another training of us, the you, the real you. And all of these things are part of this success formula to be successful in Prife International. Are we learning here? Yes? Are we all physically healthy? Do we do exercise? Do we do exercise? Or we just do our wanding and we perspire, and that's the exercise we know, and step on our bios and light. Is that the way we perspire? Is that the way we do exercise? If you could do it by walking and bring a friend with you, that's fine. Okay. Are we all financially healthy? Do we have a good relationship with money? Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. And the rest will follow. And the most of all, if you have a very good spirituality inside, it's a necessity in doing business. In building this business, we need to have the right strategy. In the 60-day program, aside from identifying the 8 leaders who are committed, we need to know their deepest why. And they need to invest in an entry package. And we suggest the 3 accounts, the U1, the 2, and the 3. And for those who are serious, you can start with U1, a diamond entry package. The 2 and 3 would be silver. On your left, you get your 4 leaders. Might be with the typo errors here. That would be levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the left. Put it on the left side of U2, and the rest of the 4 on the left side of U3. In a way, you would know about the family hierarchy and the placement hierarchy. In this way, you are empowering your people and everybody ranks up. Please sit down with your upline, with your sponsor, how you could do this, and they will gladly help you walk through and become the star that you wish. Early, when we started our Zoom meeting, okay, we've talked and I asked some people, are you already a future star, a 1-star, a 2-star, a 3-star? And this will really lead you to becoming the star whatever you like. In this example, we need to go for a 3-star manager. For some, they made this 3 months to 6 months, and they need to develop more future stars below. Okay. Whether you're a future star, a 1-star, 2-star, a 3-star, all it takes is you to become a superstar. Who among you feel that you're a superstar? Raise your hand. I am a superstar. Do we have superstars here? Do we have superstars in the house? Oh, we have superstars, So, the stars, these are titles, but this gives you respect. But that means you're serious doing the business. And the only way to become 3-star manager, and because you are also these 2 stars, okay, because these are anchor accounts. So when you build 8 leaders, if you can see these 10,000 PVs, the red circles at the bottom, you start with here. And you know that becoming a 1-star, you must achieve this within 1 calendar month. That is why the 60-day program is very, very critical. Sit down with your sponsor, with your leader, and they will identify the leaders, help you identify, and day by day, there needs to be a walking through until they rank up and becoming a 1-star, a 2-star, and a 3-star, and becoming a sapphire, emerald, pearl, and all those ranks up there. This amazing project, it's a game plan actually. It's only for committed leaders who are determined to make things happen here in Prife. Success is our motivation, isn't it? And we are driven by a deep why. We always go back to the why because the how to do business is just easy. When you know your why, because you need to raise finances, you need to help your family. There's a need because we are going to pay debts, we are settling accounts, we need to travel, or you need a new car, you need a new house. For whatever reason, whatever reason, do it, do it, do it. Okay? So the 8 leaders who are enrolling in this game plan, they are all focused in creating results with intention, building momentum intentionally in the present moment called now. It's very important that they decide now, not tomorrow. It's now. Okay. So again, this game plan is not for leaders who say that they are motivated. Even after this training, you would say you'll be motivated. You're open to learning and committed to the future. This is not for you. But if you are a leader, okay, who want to manifest the dreams now, now, now. This is your time. And I believe those who are here right now with us, okay, I believe that we are serious and we want to manifest our dreams now, now, now. For those who are not yet ready, for those who are not yet ready to participate in this project, you are still 100% part of the family. In Prife family, you are still part of the team. Take your time. Keep it slow, fine, but don't stop, don't quit. For whatever reason, you belong here. Do not lose track. Always be with your mentor. Always keep in touch. Okay? When you build your business, it is at your own pacing, and we will support you as your business partners. Are we committing to support our business partners? Yes. Are we all committing to that? You do that? Because when you do that, okay, we will have access for our leaders. We will give you access to various tools and resources. We will rest assured that everybody will continue to receive support when you enroll yourself to the 60-day program that we are doing right now. This is the roadmap to success. However, it is important to understand that a leader joining this project is saying, I am motivated, I am willing to learn, and I am committed now. Okay? Can you say it with me? Okay? Come on, guys. Can you say it with me? All the committed leaders, say it. I am motivated. 1, 2, 3, go. I am motivated. Okay, co-host, please mute new participants, please. Bern, can you do that? I'd like to hear, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Can we say it loud? I am motivated.
We are motivated. I am
We
motivated.
we are highly motivated. I love that. We are willing to learn.
அப்படிதான் நல்லா வேலை செய்யறாங்க.
We are willing to learn. Say it.
ஆமாங்க.
We are willing to learn.
We are willing to learn.
And we are committed now.
Russell, you have to mute your phone, please.
Okay, we are
Uncle Russell.
committed now.
Committed now.
Thank you so much. You can mute.
வருஷமா இதே மாதிரி கேட்டுருப்பல.
You can mute yourselves now, Berna. Can you mute them all again? Thank you.
Okay.
And you are willing to learn, okay? And you are committed. Success is on your way, and it is now. It is today. We have activities here in this game plan, and the core activities of this project are, okay? Number 1, prospecting. Very, very important. Nathan, our CTO, Chief Training Officer, okay, made a training on this, how to list down 40 names of MAN, your prospect leaders who have the money, the ability, and the network. Okay? Benjamin Koresma, our Crown Ambassador, did not only list one set of 40 names with MAN for all the context that he has on his phone book, okay, locally. Another 40 leaders abroad. If you have friends outside, you need to make a list, okay? For if you have friends outside in different countries of the world, okay, and 40 countries in your neighborhood. Wow, that must be something. I thought it's only 120 names, 40 names. Why is that it become 120 names? But start with 40 names. As long as you list down 40 names, people have the money. There's always this objection. What if a person does not have money? Okay, that's an objection. If they really know that this is business is for them, they will really look for money. They are that desperate to have an opportunity like this. Who has people who have the ability the ability. They can always have skills, the ability. They are in desperation. They're hungry for opportunity. They're thirsty for opportunity. And people who have that network, be it a natural network or people that you meet every single day. Okay. These are the people that you need to prospect. Okay. Again, what does MAN mean? MA stands for money, A stands for ability, and N stands for network. Okay. So prospecting. The number two is by invitation. When you do invitation, this is the time that you'll be sending videos, okay, presentation materials, or you can possibly make your spiels, okay, in how to invite them. It's a script, okay? If you can make a short script, hi, this is King. Very excited to share with you. I have this technology called terahertz, and it has helped me a lot. I'd love to share it with you with all kinds of spiel. Make it short and simple that they'll get excited, okay? So you need to make these messages with your invitation. If there's a need for you to make some calls, why not do it? Okay. Our goal is for them to buy products and attend scheduled Zoom presentation. Every day I make Zoom presentations. Okay. So the only ways that to keep the fire burning is to always keep in touch with your people, with your leaders, or send them messages, or keep a follow-up on them right after the invitation. Do the presentation. And we need to know how to present a 20-minute presentation. Okay, this is a teaser of the product, the compensation plan, and the back office. If you can do this with your team yesterday, okay, last Saturday we had a back office training, the BOT, okay, with the marketing manager. And there were around 50 who attended it because a lot of people they still know how to join the business. A simple top up, they still don't know how to navigate our back office. Very important. Okay. So in making the presentation, in our product presentation, don't take it long. Just be short and precise. Be excited. Okay. And doing the marketing plan. Okay, we have very simple marketing plan. Do it very short. Excite them. Then you explain the sponsorship bonus, the redemption bonus, the level bonus, the pairing bonus. So we have made an update in the marketing plan that you can make it very simple. That's the only way that we can expand our network quickly. Okay, then doing the follow-up or closing the sale. Okay, how to register a direct sponsor. If we need one leader a week, if we could register one direct sponsor, a person who is committed to do the business, then you would have 4 leaders in a month. I would say that's a very, very good number if you are really serious in doing the business. Follow-up is very critical. Okay, you need to make a follow-up in the next 48 hours. Otherwise, you would lose your prospect. You would lose your leader. Okay, so close the sale. Now, in the training, how to handle objection. Every Saturday, I do a super Saturday. Every Saturday at 10 o'clock Manila time. Okay, so I teach people not to handle objection, but to block objection. Because during the objection, when you handle it, people will just throw a lot of crazy questions to you. If you handle objections at the end of your training, you are in the spotlight. Okay, you can no longer defend yourselves. So there are steps to block objection. Very important in the training. You do it during the presentation, okay, so that there will not be a change of heart or a change of mind. Okay, when you handle this objectively, I tell you frankly, you will bring them to a close and their resistance goes down, and you as a sponsor, a mentor, okay, your credibility goes up and up and up, and your prospect will trust you because you honor them, you believe in them, and you know their fears. This is where the ABC rule attracts people, the leaders, because you would know how to make a tee up when you are with your sponsor, work together. Okay, the ABC rule. And this is one thing I just said earlier. We are in the online, the internet right now. Maximize online marketing, digital marketing. Okay, a lot of people right now are not doing face to face. They're doing it online. Make use of our mobile phone when we have already given you all the access, the marketing tools. There is no question that you can do maximize your online marketing for our products because our network is a global market. This is a humongous, aside from having this breakthrough opportunity, we still have the world with us. Okay, so we have unlimited opportunity when we do training after training and after training. And let me discuss with you how the structure of this project works. And part of this project structure is leader. Okay, if somebody commits to you in the 60-day program, that leader, not you as the sponsor, not you as the mentor, but if you have 8 leaders, you have identified 8 leaders, you've identified each one of the leaders commit to call 3 times in a week to the mentor or the leader. Have you tried this? It's not always us calling our leaders. If they're really committed, they do our reporting 3 times a week. They need to report their daily activities. What are their daily goals? And what are their small wins, their actual wins, and the challenges that they went through the whole week? There's a need to do a reporting so that we can build rapport with our leader, that we would know where you are coming from, and we could support you in any way. We here in corporate and those who are doing this full time, we are so committed to build your business. Okay, so that is why you as a leader enrolling in the 60-day amazing project, the game plan, report 3 times a week to your leader, to your mentor. When the leader commits to report 3 times a week, he needs to commit to attend the weekly amazing project monitoring Zoom. Again, this is only for 60 days. It's not for everybody else. And weekly meetings topics, of course, it starts with a prayer and the wins. Don't forget the wins for that week. Okay? And some of them would say some of the, they were able to have one person got one classic, one got one account, got 3 accounts, or got a classic, a silver entry or a diamond entry. Whatever there is that took place in the whole week, we need to know the accomplishment of that leader. Okay, so during the week, we discuss as leaders, your mentor, what are the goals that we are setting for ourselves, and the goals that we achieve for one week, what worked and what did not work. We need to identify what is not working in this one week that we are monitoring the leaders as they report their daily activities for the whole week. And what could we work better? What could work better? It's very important. We could get suggestions. We can really understand where they're coming from. If they're having a hard time getting prospect, in inviting, we need to sit down with them and ask them what actually happened. Be patient with those who enroll, okay? Because here we are just studying people, and these are very gentile creatures, okay? Network marketing may be a different animal in doing business, but we're not handling animals. The network leaders are humans like us. They're fragile, yet they're very committed, and we need to discuss what are their goals next week. When you say next week, that will be the next of the 8 weeks that we need to understand that this project has a structure, and part by part, we're doing this So because we want to succeed doing this business. And that ends my presentation. Okay. So we have a 45-minute presenting this. And again, this is already a proven system. Our crown ambassador, Gloria, is running this right now. And some of them are ranking up because some of them are being recognized, will be recognized in a Thailand. Thailand, okay, second anniversary, because we're filling the venue 10, 15,000 of attendees. Are you going there? Are you going there? And that is why, if there's anything that we could support you, that your network, okay, would expand, would grow all over the world. We and Coach Vincent, Victor here, we are all ears to you, helping you out how your network can grow. Okay. I hope you're learning from this short session. It's a very simple thing. It's not, it's no brainer. I know that this is very elementary for you, but I believe somehow that you would have learned from this 45-minute presentation. Now I'm open for Q&A. If there's anything that you'd like to clear with, okay, you can now open it and raise hand, and I will do my best that I can answer the questions that you like. Is there anything that you wish me to answer? Okay, if you're not, you can just chat it and I can read it in the chat box. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the Prife family, Teddy, you're in line. You hand up your hand first. So
Yes,
you're the
Eddie.
first one to ask questions. I just want to share with everyone the last 45 minutes, the amount of gems we received from King Fortuna. The only situation is, many of us ask myself, why are some of my leaders not here? Why are my friends all not here? Doesn't matter. The question is, you are here. So let's thank King Fortuna from the bottom of our heart, and let's go to 3 questions, preferably.
Okay.
Teddy, the floor is yours.
Wait, before Teddy asks the question, yes, I'd like to answer this first. Okay. Can you explain how to block objection? Okay, blocking the objection. Okay, there are 4 steps in blocking the objection. Okay, number 1, don't wait. Okay, that your prospect will raise it. The first step is raise it yourself. You bring it during the presentation. Raise it yourself. Don't allow you have 1 step ahead. If there's anything about the price or it's online, it's very cheap online. You can only buy this one. So during the presentation, you need to say that there are scrupulous people distributing online. So be careful. Most of these are fakes. Some of these don't have warranty. Blah, blah, blah. There's nothing, no police is watching over the internet. So don't waste your time. Only buy from legit distributor. Buy from the company. And so you always say it. When you raise objection, letter R, raise objection. The next is offer to resolve. You offer to resolve. Then you give solution. Okay. So R and O. The S is show them. Okay. You need to show them. Okay. If there's a need to make a demo or show them some presentation. Okay. So that the resistance, the buying resistance of joining the business goes down. If you are able to handle objection 1, 2, and 3, when the resistance goes down, your credibility as a presenter goes up, and definitely they will buy your product and they will join the business. The first is raise it yourself. R. O, offer to resolve. S, show or make a demo of the product or the marketing plan. Then put an end to it. Okay, tie it up. Okay, it's not for them to close the sale, for them that they will no longer bringing up the objection or the resistance. Okay, so R for raise it yourself. O, offer to resolve. S is show. E is end the objection. So ROSE, it's an acronym for rose. Okay, that's the rose technique of King Fortuna. So give them a rose. Anybody who wants to object, okay, always prepare a rose. Are you prepared to give a rose? Okay, ladies, do you want roses? How do you feel when somebody gives you a rose? Okay, you mellow down. So when husbands give their wives roses, but in anyhow the husband has been naughty, oh, it's not part of this seminar, you know. Just give a rose. Kevin, do you give a rose to your special someone? Yes. So they mellow down, the resistance goes down. So give a rose again, raise it yourself, offer to resolve, show it, make a demos, okay, and end the objection. And that's the way to do it. Rose, thank you, Miss Lee. Okay, Teddy, do you have a question, please?
Yes. Okay. First off, thank you so much, King Fortuna, for the presentation and sharing today. There is so much that I must say we have learned from your session. So thank you very much. My question is this. Now, I'm not sure about the network marketing landscape in Philippines, but in Malaysia, it's very typical of non-corporate people, representative of the network marketing industry here. And the way that they are doing it, of course, is very different from how a corporate organizations operate. Now, of course, myself, for instance, I have spent about 30 odd years in the corporate sector and now participating in this network marketing industry. I find it very different. And of course, my circle of people are generally from the corporate world as well. There is a struggle in actually getting them into this industry or getting them to transform themselves and participate in this wonderful industry. For example, I mean, in the corporate world, in the traditional sector, typically we are pretty selfish in our approach. Whatever it is, we tend to keep it to ourselves rather than share it with, our employees on how to be successful. But I discovered that in this network marketing industry, generally people are very generous in sharing, and they want you to be successful. So this is something very, very good. And that's why I got myself into this industry. However, I'm facing a great challenge in convincing many of my circle of corporate people to also participate in this industry. Do you have any advice in this area, King Fortuna? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Teddy. I think that's a very challenging question. Most corporate, they'll be having a hard time doing network marketing. I would say a yes and a no. My experience, I believe that that's why the why is very important. The why is very important because if you're corporate and if you're happy with your life, you're paid well, you enjoy life, I always tell them you stay. Don't do network marketing, just buy my device. I always say that. But if you're hungry for more opportunity, you know that, I always say this, be honest to yourself. Before you go to sleep, face yourself in the mirror, look at yourself and ask yourself, are you really happy with what's going on with your life right now? If they say that I'm contented with my corporate life, tell them stay. But if they want more excitement, I was in the US, and some of my leaders are in the corporate world, and some of them are in the medical field, and they haven't tried it. And I couldn't attract them to do money because they have money, just like, the corporate world also has money, correct? But then the only reason they joined me is because I travel a lot rather than them just staying in the place. They don't go around, and that is why I remember one great leader who came over to the Philippines. He was corporate. He was in New York and he was in the Wall Street. He's a consultant. And his friend, who's a network leader, invited him to go to Mexico for a convention and awarding. So he was given a round trip ticket, and he say, "Hey, my friend, go to this. I'm inviting you." And who wouldn't say an invitation by a best friend? And this guy is very intelligent, never been to network marketing. You know what? He went to Mexico and attended a one-time, big-time event. And when he saw all the recognition, the fun, the financial reward, and that was totally different from the world that he grew with. You know what he did? Because I won't mention his name, but he's a great man, never been to network marketing. The first thing he did when he came back to New York, you know what he did, Teddy? After all the fun, the excitement, and just the freedom, because he's so old with his age, you know, because he's paid so much. He's paid like 10,000 US dollars, a 20, I'm sorry, 20 grand a month. And who would not want that money in the US? Come on. But when he came back from Mexico, you know, the first thing that he did, he filed a resignation letter. He gave his resignation letter. You're crazy. And I said, why did you do that? Why am I wasting my life? I cannot go back to where I belong. You know, and I know it took some guts, and it took him hard. I could tell you, after this the name of the guy, but he was so corporate when he spoke. And that is why he got most of the corporate leaders, because everything is about freedom, financial freedom. It doesn't mean that you're in the corporate world, you have financial freedom. Yeah, you have money, but you have the freedom to enjoy the finances that you acquire, you're paid as corporate. And tell them, have they really traveled the world? Have they traveled the world? Teddy, I tell you, I have seen a lot of corporate people. They have the money, they have the intelligence, but they're not happy. I'm sorry. You know, that is why
Fortuna.
when you're happy, it's something that attracts you. You know what? You know what? And what's attractive, because when you're a wealth builder, when you are in this business, you help people create wealth. When they started creating wealth, they're building wealth, and they're influencing a lot of people. And when you have wealth, that means that you are a candidate for financial freedom. Not everybody who has wealth has financial freedom. I tell you frankly, if money is the answer to everything, why is it that a lot of people lose their life just because of money? Their marriages break apart, they commit suicide, they do a lot of crazy things in life. Because it's not actually just the money, you know, it's really having joy. This is what I call about internal stamina. You really need to know first yourself. It's yourself. What do you really want? What really makes you happy? I always say this. Some people, they're happy when they have, who do you think has more energy, Teddy? One who's earning 1,000 US dollars monthly, or one who is earning $1 million monthly? Who do you think has more energy? The one
Who has
earning,
more energy?
who has more energy? The one earning $1 million a month, or 1,000 US dollars a month?
I would suspect 1 million.
1 million. Does it guarantee you that you'll be happy? Do you think that you'll
Wow.
be? Probably. But no, I would say a lot of people earn more than that. But it's actually here in Prife. That's why we are here in corporate, teaching you to build it, to be healthy, physically, financially, spiritually, relationship. Everything has to be holistic. At the end of the day, okay, we just want to be happy. When I
I
was
guess you hit
growing
the
up,
nail. I'm sorry. I guess you hit the nail on the head. I think at the end of the day, is very much about financial freedom.
yes,
As you correctly pointed out, you know, corporate people would make their money, but they may not have the time to enjoy what they have earned. I think the greatest difference is financial freedom. So I'll take that with me.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank,
much.
okay, Teddy.
Ladies and
How long have
gentlemen,
been?
because of time, perhaps King Fortuna will entertain one or two more questions, so we can round up.
Okay, so there's
Okay,
one question
Kevin
here
is the next in line.
by
Kevin is
Kevin.
next
Can
in
I
line.
read your question? Can you expand on the ABC rule and how you get prospect from C to A? Oh, that's very good. That's okay. We're simple again. That is why we are here for. We provide you with your training. How do you define ABC? Okay. What you know is A is the advisor. Am I right? The B is the bridge. The C is the customer. Am I right? Okay. So from the customer becoming an advisor, is that the question, Kevin? You have another meaning for ABC. So how do you put it?
Yeah, ABC, a good one, but I thought ABC was, do you want to go into this business? Absolutely, A. B would be maybe or could be, and C would be call me later.
Oh, that's a good thing. I'm learning from you, Kevin. I would include that in my training.
And I'm learning from you. What can you go again? Advisor?
Yeah, A is the advisor. Okay, that would be your mentor, sponsor. Okay, the C, which is your customer, your prospect. Okay, the B, you are the B, the bridge. You are at the middle. So if you are new, don't do it alone. Sometimes it's a disaster. If you're really very good, even if you're good with the things that you do, in Prife, everything is new. You still have to start with zero, but with lots of experience. That's why we need to know, learn from our mentors. I may be good in direct sales. I may be good in network marketing, but Prife International is totally new to me. Okay. But I have the skills, I have the learning. That's why I learn. That's why I need to learn fast from my mentor. I need to learn fast from Coach Victor, Coach Vincent, because I believe he's senior than me, not only because he's advanced one cycle of me as a horse, running so fast, very strong guy. Okay. Kevin, have I answered your question? Okay.
Yes, well, no, you haven't, because I was on a different ABC to what you were. But from people that say, call me later, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Or people that are maybe, but I'm about to have a baby, maybe, but because I'm doing another business, maybe, to actually jump from those people that say, call me later. And what some of the things that I do is, in order to bring a stranger into the family, you need to know the stranger's personal life, not personal, but personal life. When is it their birthday? When is it their wife's birthday? When is it their children's birthday? And make a little card for that person, so that when it's their birthday, you phone them and say happy birthday, and they say, how did you remember that? Wow, and maybe not even talk about the product, just to try and get them into that, just raising them into that awareness.
Yeah, I can hear you, Kevin. And I believe that here you're building relationship with your people. And just because they tell you, I call you later. One thing I have learned when I was very new in network marketing, the SW, what does that mean? Some will join, some won't join, some will, some won't. So what next? So don't beg for it. I don't beg for people. If I should beg, it would only be for love. Okay, don't beg for money. Okay, beg for love. No, it's just a joke. I don't want to be serious. I'm not a serious guy, but in business, I'm very serious. One thing I know, in my trainings, I always put FUN, fun, because I always have fun with Prife. So just be casual. It's okay to commit mistakes. It's okay when sometimes you don't do it right. It's okay when somebody calls you, I call you later, Kevin. It's okay. One day he'll go back to you, because you always want to give a good impression. Your intention is really to help people. Your intention that you could bring him financial freedom. Your intention, if there's any pain, any health issue, you are there because you are a friend. It's okay, Kevin. You are in the right track. Be patient, because the world, there's so much the world offers. There are a lot of fishes in the ocean, but I can hear you. I can feel your heart. You have a heart to reach out for people. Go with it, because God will bless you, brother.
Thank you.
One more last question. Oh, okay. Oh, I have one question here. Okay. Oh, I like to read it. Yes, happiness is very important. Financial freedom will give happiness. Prife is here for us. Thank you. Last question. Some of us are not qualified in the health area. Okay. Is it proper to recommend this device without knowing it? No, without knowing it will affect the customer. I don't know if I got it right. Not qualified in the health area. I meaning that you're not a doctor, you're not in the medical field. Is that how I get it? Okay. Is it proper to recommend this device? That is why, to have this device, you need to have your own experience. Okay. What can you give if you have nothing to give? One thing for me, when I tried the product, in just 10 minutes, Gloria was blowing the device. I was able to lift up my arm, and that was magic for me. And the rest was history. Honestly, it's not what the people want to hear, but it's what they want to know, how much you care. If you truly care about your friend, your prospect, a family member, you simply have to do it, a passion to really help that person. Okay? So please do it with your heart. Don't just use here, or just because you're in business, you need to make profit, or just because you need to rank up, just because you want to be recognized. Forget it. We are here because we want to make a difference in people's lives. One device, every home is what Prife International desires to have to all of us. Thank you so much. And I really
Wow.
enjoyed this session with you. Honestly, I'm so honored to be part of Prife. Never did I wish that I'd be part of this corporate. I'm still learning, Coach Victor. I'm still really catching up the momentum. I still new. That's why I do a lot of Zoom. I make a lot of fun. I learn a lot from people. Before, I couldn't understand how the product works, but now I can see clearly those who are dying come to life. Could you imagine? This is miracle. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for really believing in Prife. Thank you so much for believing in us, and I hope we can serve you more. Back to
Thank
you,
you.
Coach Victor.
I will appreciate everyone to switch on the camera so that we can take this momentum together with King Fortuna. So I'll count to 5, everybody switch on the camera, and we take a photograph, and that's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? Zap. Now, ladies and gentlemen, superstars, agree with me, and I'm sure you all will agree that we will be listening to King Fortuna again in the next couple of weeks or next 1-2 months or less, because not only we learn from him, we know for a fact he's a man with a lot of soul in him. Soul in one hand and rose on the other hand. My goodness, you make my thing. So let's put our hands together, show in spirit, switch on the microphone, say thank you, and say bye-bye to everybody. And Prife family will go places.
Bye-bye.
Keep at it. Keep at it, and good bless to everyone. Thank you.
you.
King Fortuna,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
So much.
Sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice week ahead. Thank you very much. God bless.